What it sound like? What it sound like? I had to end the live. They said the sound wasn't sound good. I put the microphone on. Yo, 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 yo. Somebody tell me how it sound. I tried it with the microphone. Yo, yo. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know how it sound. I'm working this microphone and I'm trying it out. Do it sound good? I see somebody was like that the audio the sound wasn't sounding good. 1 2 1 2 1 2. How it sound? Microphone sound good on this jump? How it sound? How it sound? How it sound? Yo, yo, what it do? What it do? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Welcome to the live chat. You ain't even have to grant him a response. Can you hear me how I sound? Fuck that gully clown. Okay. He from Erie, PA, not even from Philly. How I sound? How I sound, finesse? Analyzer, how I sound? How the sound sound? How the sound sound? That dude Gully is a bozo. Yeah, we can hear you. Okay, you sound real good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He said you ain't even got to respond to him. I kind of wanted to respond to him just to let him know that I caught a sneak dissing though, but I feel you now that you put it that way. Nigga from Erie, Pennsylvania. You know where Erie, Pennsylvania at on the map? That's on like the Seattle, Washington of Pennsylvania. He from the Great Northwest. Like he's so far away from what's happening. When it's summertime in Philadelphia, it's snowing where he from. For real, I said something about him because now I understand he Team Alpo. He been Team Alpo. He was on Alpo dick from the beginning. He Team Alpo. One thing for sure he ain't do, he ain't go read this my real paperwork. You think that listen, let me ask a question to some of y'all. I don't care. Say exactly what you want to say. Like I ain't gonna be upset. Do you think I would do 17 years in prison for the only case I got and up for debate TV is the person to find out that it's something that's fucked up about me? I'm telling y'all what it is, bro. It's Gun and Cobb Mother, the one that say she Wayne Perry baby mama. Up for debate TV ain't go to DC and do nothing. It's her not sending him all the information. That's why he don't have the indictment. The indictment says I was charged with killing the dudes that they said I was telling on. But they can't show you a police name, a police report, a police number, a case docket file. They can't show you none of that because it don't exist. Yeah, we just ain't respect how he snuck this in the live. It didn't have your title with it. Yeah, that's another coward move. He thought he could hide in plain sight with the sneak diss. He's saying you ain't been live in weeks. I see you live every day. That's why I got a problem with him, and that's why he gonna be forever be 100 female dogs. And that ain't the first sneak he sent your way. Others just ain't catch on. Nah, they was catching on, but the reason why I responded to this one is because he came out, took his skirt off, and showed you that he team Alpo. I don't care nothing about him, Alpo, Reaffirming, Up for Debate TV, nobody that support Reaffirming. They go for Whitey and all them niggas. Now they do. Since it's an issue. And that ain't the first sneak diss. You couldn't have walked Lee County if paperwork was filed. Forget the DC, man. You had guys like Tuff from New York walking the yard at the time. Only solid men with good paperwork could have walked mainline. Yeah, Unique was there too then. Man, it was a lot of men there. It was a lot of men. This is just the internet. I mean, all that Gully talking about somebody ain't been live in 3. Gully, you can't come back to DC. I said it. I'm saying if you come to DC, boy, you better come with a security detail. You better call everybody you know, and they better escort you straight to the subway somewhere, nigga. You ain't never come here balling. You ain't never come here stunned. You had regular hotel rooms. You didn't have no type of car, no rental car, no nothing. You was riding with us, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You was so pressed to get in the Phantom or the Flying Spur, whatever Sean had out there that day, boy. You was dick eating the whole time. Gully, I was out there. You know I was there. There are plenty of rats who walk the main line. Not in Lee County, not from DC. Mr. Tom, whoever the fuck you is. That also show he been stalking your live on the low, watching for when you pop up, but not appearing in the comments. I know he watched the live. He got to watch the live, bro. That's what suckers do. He a hater for real. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So I don't want to hear nobody mouth talking about why am I talking about it and this and this and that. He ain't like what I said in response to him talking about Wayne Perry was going to hell. He ain't like what I said when he was talking about everybody to catch a body, go to jail and put a kufi on. You got the audacity to speak on somebody, you big permanent out on your forehead, donkey teeth, Erie, Pennsylvania, Tacoma, Washington, Pennsylvania type nigga. Nigga, you from Seattle. You from the Seattle. You from the Portland, Oregon part of Pennsylvania, bro. You ain't from nowhere, bro. You gotta drive hundreds of miles to get up to date tennis shoes if you don't order them online. Back in the day, when you had to go to malls, bro. You had to leave your town to even go to get something from the mall. You from Erie, Pennsylvania, bro. Fuck out of here. Nobody know you. You think you're a rapper. You keep talking about Pillmatic 3 Job. How many copies? Has anybody ever listened to Pillmatic? Let me self-check myself. Has anybody ever listened to Pillmatic? I got a box of cheese that you can eat if you want. Who you talking to? Me? Tom, you bugging. Lee County in 0305, 04, 0405 was straight paperwork town. No open rats was walking the main line. Bruh, Tom wouldn't know. He ain't never been nowhere. You went in on Gully. I ain't go in on Gully. I just responded to what he said. All of a sudden now he a team Alpo. He all the way over there talking about gee. Up for debate, you did it. You ain't up for debate, cowards. Up for debate ain't been in the shower in 21 days. He got on the same black tank top. It's the exact same one. The only Erie we know is Erie Ave. That's the block AR Ave. And Gilly the Kid is from in Philly. I got more notoriety than Erie State. It got more notoriety than Erie State. I got you. We used to go to Red and Penn back in the day. Red and Penn, I ain't sure what that is. For debate is a whole Bama, not half, but a whole. Yeah, I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. I have one question. Why did the police say that you told? Bitch, nigga, you keep on talking that dick riding shit. The police ain't said nothing. Up for debate TV said that you must be a rat lover, nigga. Fuck you mean the police said I told? You read it? It's the paperwork, right? It's the real paperwork. You don't want no real paperwork, but the real case number. They ain't give you that. Police ain't say I told nothing, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? What did you? But listen, let's Let's address that. Did you read anything? What's your name? Tom? I have one question. Why did the police say that you told? Where the police said that at? Unless you call enough for debate the police. You call enough for debate the police? If you call him the police, then I mean ain't no telling. But you ain't reading no paperwork that no police said that I said shit. So I ain't even gonna keep on responding to you until you tell me you read my paperwork from my case, know what I went to jail for, what I was accused of. Bruh, I'm gonna just let you type. I ain't even gonna block you yet unless you say some gay shit. Tom gotta be related. Tom, matter of fact, let's get Tom out of here. He ain't saying nothing correct yet. East Salute from Mobile, Alabama. Shout out to Mobile, Alabama. We had to get Tommy out of here. Must be one of them leftover meat lovers. You know they still salty that you exposed they mad. I got an interview coming up. Matter of fact, might be today. I ain't gonna even tell y'all about. I got an interview about that coming up today. I need to pull that big meat paperwork out. Somebody wanted to talk about that. We living in Planet Bama. It's alright. That ain't no big thing. Planet Bama. They gonna be in their feelings if you go in on that man again. I'm going in on him again. I'm going in on whoever. All the rats mad at me. All the rats mad at me. All the rats mad at me. All the rats mad at me, man. As you should. Can't spare no rats. So listen, this is what they think they're gonna do. They think they're gonna put a bone on me, embarrass me, and shame me to shut up, bro. You got to kill me to shut me up. You think I'm gonna let a Gully TV? But did y'all see that video? Did y'all see the video I did where the dude was chumping him in the middle of the street? Gully a goofy. He's a square being in a gangster bed. He ain't. Nah, I'm gonna give you that. You talking about he's a square in the game. I mean, he been to jail. He been to some little bullshit ass jail for corruption of minors. How you get that charge? Like, I ain't really looking up in Philadelphia. Where my Philly people at? What's corruption of minors? And it ain't got nothing to do with sex. Like, what's corruption of minors? You got like a young nigga hustling for you or something? Gully a goofy. He refused to get out the car. He had one foot still in the car, like the Flintstones, because he was gonna take off running. If dude would have did like this, hold on, okay. If brother had the gloves on, would have did like this, would have jumped at that nigga, or he would have gotten in the car, peeled, but he would have bust his tires. He'd have peeled rubber so fast. You could hear it in his voice. He ain't wasn't no trouble. Why you? I ain't fighting him. Ain't nobody else fighting him, bruh. Tell me that don't sound like coward all day. He refused to get out of the car. Don't mean you're a gangster just because you went to the spot. What that mean, bro? Don't mean you're a gangster just because you went to the spot. I'm just saying he went in. I'm just saying he was in before. He'd have been in the streets. He said a square. Most time a square don't go to jail at all. I don't think Gully a square. I never called him a square. I never called him a rat. Now I'm calling him a rat lover because he fucking with Team Alpo. That's a rat lover. And when he had something to say about me, he mentioned in his gripe against me that I always call Rayful Edmond and Alpo rats. Rayful Edmond rats. Anybody that fuck with them is rat lovers. Rat lovers. All that you got Rayful on shirts, Rayful in your jury, you're a rat lover. You despicable too. I seen them suckers in the Washington Post somebody they was standing guard over Rayful's body. Standing guard to do what? To tell the police what happened when it's done? They ain't gonna hurt nothing. They was standing guard at Rayful Edmond's funeral. The internet exposed Gully TV for that a while ago. He went viral for being a sucker. He went viral for being a sucker, Chico. Well, let's see if we can't take him viral one more time for being a sucker. That's what he did, some sucker shit. He put Gerald Prince Miller on there. Now peep this. He somehow he reporting on the Gerald Prince Miller welcome home party, but gonna mention my whole name at the end of the video. Bruh, I'm tired of using profanity, but you know what you could do, Gully. And you know if you had a problem, you could always come interview me. You know what I mean? I'll meet you at the hotel downtown somewhere, bruh. You off limits here, nigga. I better not find out you nowhere. I find out you anywhere, I'm coming straight up in that joint to see what's up with you. Now act like I'm faking. Go tell off of Debate TV I'm bluffing. You'll beat me up and all that. Play with me like you played with that nigga, that blind glaze nigga, whatever that nigga name. Play with me like that, like you will come to DC, bro. You'll be calling every nigga you know, try to get me off your ass, nigga. Big permanent knot on your head. I'm gonna put another knot on the other side. Y'all seen that permanent knot he got on his head? Somebody said he said something about me getting stabbed. Nigga, I got stabbed in a knife fight, nigga. You will run. You ain't never been in a knife fight, girl. And I'd have been in more than one knife fight. And I done won some of them. There's a video out there on a stage holding hand with a white boy. I saw that, but I ain't gonna get into no gay stuff about it. I ain't really on the gay thing. He also an undercover Prince fan. I remember how salty he was when someone in his live exposed Tone for knocking out Prince and how salty he was. Bruh, if he was salty about that, that's why he tried to diss me in the video about the Prince welcome home party. I'm telling you, I put it all together. You know he got them subliminal ways like a gay rapper. That's why he mentioned it in the Prince video. Now, I'm not gonna diss Prince. Shout out to Preem. Shout out to Prince. I wasn't even dissing Prince when that video came up. That's why I took it down. Somebody else was talking about the situation out of context. I ain't do nothing but correct Tone, my man. Now, no disrespect to Prince or Preem or nobody else, but Tone, my man. So if you're gonna lie and say that something happened when it involved Tone, and I know the truth, I spoke on it. I spoke on the truth of it. That didn't mean that I was dissing Prince along the way, but I'm dissing Gully and anybody that got anything to do with Gully and anybody that care about anything that I've said about Reaffirming, I'm dissing you. In real life. Gully will call the law. I bet you he'll call the law. He was over there rejoicing and masturbating that the dude, Philly Trenches, was talking about the dude is going to the penitentiary. Any man that rejoices or acting like he's happy about somebody going to the penitentiary is not the type of man that I respect. Real talk, bro. Gully won't do nothing to me, won't come to DC. I bet you I won't catch him nowhere. And if he come to DC, he gonna come to DC, record some content and leave. He don't hang out nowhere. You don't see him in the clubs. You don't see him on U Street. You don't see him nowhere. Gully goes to a hotel, has somebody that he trusts to come there, and then does something else. Man, Gully a sucker, bro. I go to Erie, Pennsylvania and shoot a movie. You won't come to DC and do that. You won't come to DC. Northeast DC. What's the date? My YouTube channel. What about it? He think he can get a Prince interview by going at you. You know what, bro? You be saying some smart shit. He ultimately want a Prince interview. He keep talking that shit. I go get a Prince interview. You dick rider. He won. Pretend like he from Hey, why y'all hire finesse analyzer? Finesse analyzer with the team. They cool people, y'all. What finesse analyzer said? Finesse analyzer cool people, y'all. Detroit versus everybody. One of his mans got bodied in FCI Gilmer by a DC dude. Someone mentioned it before, and he got real emotional. I don't remember I don't remember nobody getting bodied in Gilmer. But if you say you saying who man's got bodied in Gilmer? What year down Gilmer? When a Gully man got smashed in Gilmer? Gully suffers from Dunning-Kruger syndrome. Hey, why y'all timed out? Why y'all hire finesse analyzer? Fix that. They with the team. I don't know what they might have said that you misinterpreted, but Let finesse analyzer do them. Nah, fix that finesse analyzer stuff, y'all. That's a mistake. Something wrong. Yeah, he think he gonna get him a Gerald. He think he gonna get him a president. He might. I mean, that don't make me no difference. Man, bruh, who do he interview? Some old 1980 rappers in Haitian Jack. Bro, don't nobody care nothing about them people. Not where I'm from. The dudes that's supposed to be somebody from where I'm from. Not only do I know him personally, this nigga had to travel hundreds of miles to come down here and dick eat SB. Then you go hop right on the same nigga dick who was dissing SB. Ooh, your favorite go-go band? Right now, it'll probably be Back Guy. Back in the day, it probably was Essence. If they blocked him, you can unblock it, but if he got timed out, he will be done until the time out is over. I think you gotta unblock him on your end. I don't even know how to do it, bro. Let me see. Yeah, somebody must have accidentally did that. I can't see it no more, bro. I don't know how to fix that, bro. I don't even see the old one. Message deleted by stories with V. View deleted message. Nah, finesse analyzer. That's fine. Y'all leave that alone. He was talking about Gully being a clown. What did he say to somebody they didn't like? What did they say to somebody and like? If you are a moderator, just roll up and when you see his name. Nah, I just did it. I just did it. I just did it. That's an accident. But look, let me make sure that don't happen no more by doing this. That's an accident. My man did that. He misunderstood something. It was that's an accident. Some got misunderstood. Don't trip off and none of that. That's my man. All right, we got that straight. I don't know why. All right, we got that straight. Finesse your man, making my mind. I hit the button. I don't know why it ain't turned. Blue, I did that. Finesse your man, making man, Tommy finesse. Type something so he can see if you are blue. That's right, Tommy. Help me out. And you get a copy of Divided City. What's Divided City again? Divided City. Shut up. Ten Toes already went at Gully. Yeah, somebody send me that too. I'm not interested in going back and forth with no Gully, man. I just want Gully to know that I'm hip to him, and every chance I get, he bet every chance I get, I'm gonna be on that situation, bro. It's Streetwise Part Two, Divide. I ain't hip to that Bruce Brown film. I ain't hip to that. I'm surprised Gully's still talking reckless after that video on him locking himself in the car, hitting that. Man, the nigga's a coward. Gully think he's gangster because he has a few tattoos. And that knot on his head, it's a DC film, Divided City. I think I heard of that jump though. I ain't sure. I ain't sure. Roger P. Henson was in it. Yeah, I don't know. Divided City. I don't know if I remember that. But hey, let me ask y'all though, for those who up on this gully up for debate, what's the connection with them? What's that? Some Machiavelli shit. A friend of mine, enemy of my enemy is a friend of mine. So up for debate TV, he been dick riding for years. So now him and Gully supposed to be in cahoots against me. All the rat lovers. What you think about Toy getting poked up by those Mexicans? Why they did it? They put their knife in. Why? Why they put their knife in Slim? Why they put that knife in Tory Lane? Huh? Why they put that knife in Slim like that? It didn't come out yet. Oh. How you find out that they was Mexicans that did it then? JoJo Capone made Gully TV quit. Who is JoJo Capone? Send me that video. The DC Blacks. What he do? What JoJo Capone and Gully had going on? What JoJo? They hit him 14 times. I saw somebody say he got really hit. They was trying to unalive. Bro, when you hit a nigga all in the chest, in the back, in the neck, in the head, JoJo was from Chicago. What kind of problem JoJo had with Gully? Same problem as you. JoJo don't like rat lovers. What's JoJo channel called? You say same thing as you. He don't like rat lovers. Okay, he made a video on it. JoJo, what's the name of JoJo channel, y'all? Okay, makes sense, Vito. Oh, Jamil. Jamil felt like, it's safe enough for him to jump out there and talk about me. Well, you won't get no more DC interviews. If you do, you will have to go way out to some studio in Maryland in Hyattsville or Largo somewhere. You ain't never been on location in DC other than going up Montana with SB anyway. You act like you broke some hell of a story. You ain't getting nothing but the PG rated version of the SB story anyway. You was one of the first ones running around talking about that painting houses shit, nigga. That ain't even a DC thing. Painting houses and shit. You made that bullshit up. But you swear you ain't on killers though. You interview SB because SB was an author. You interview SB because SB a killer, nigga. Remember those Mexicans like to run the yard and sell all their drugs first before the blacks. They don't want blacks eating at all unless it's under their watch. Where that's at, Vito? In the California state system? I ain't disputing. I'm just saying, where you saying that's a toy from Canada? That might have been some extortion shit. Don't think you get enough juice, stop someone from. Oh, don't think you got enough juice to stop someone from coming to DC. I ain't gonna get into all that. I don't want to stop him from coming. I said don't come back. If you think you tough enough to come back, like I won't do it, tell him to come back and hang out in DC. I guarantee you it'd be a problem. I ain't saying what kind of problem, but I give you my word it's gonna be a problem. Try me. You can do it. What's your name? Who said that? Ace Bob, Ace Bug. How about you come to DC and act like it's a problem and see what the fuck happened in this little ass city right here? Now I ain't saying come and go to Hyattsville or Alexandria. I said come to DC and act like you got a motherfucking problem in the Cali State and Fed system. I remember Titus deaded them on workout, deaded them on workout at war, thinking that they was going to tell him to sell work after they finished selling. That's how they talk to them. I'm like, bruh, I know Titus wasn't going for. We gonna leave it on. I know Titus personally, but I dig what you're saying. Well, hey Vito, after we had that conversation about that Tone and Prince thing, I said, man, you know something. You know a whole. You knew too much. I'm not gonna argue with you about none of that. If you said that happened, I believe you. Laugh out loud. You can tell he ain't from here. Who? Ain't no one sweating them taco. I ain't gonna disrespect all. Some of the Migos put in that work. These niggas crazy. Hey, you ain't even know you was right there. Hey V, where you at, bro? I see you tag and shit, but I don't see you. I don't see you in the chat. What you at work? What they say? Ace, dude. I don't know what that means. My bad. I was just trying to see what it said. I ain't even mean keep doing you though, V. You ain't saying nothing though, V. You ain't tap in and say what's up, shout out from Baltimore, nothing. Chilling here, sipping coffee. And a little dang it, I ain't even lit this shit yet. Trying to figure out how I want to do it. Then he got the white boy Mike from Fellas Talk all on the Up for Debate, Joe, talk about nice work. All them suckers hate me. Why? Because this whole channel was about John Greshner and John Greshner a rat. Shout out from Pittsburgh. Salute to Pittsburgh. What's up, Pittsburgh? Who was dude you grabbed work from? Why you bring that up? You was young, so I don't hold all youngers to the code. Nigga, I stick to the code, nigga. Fuck you talking about who was the dude you buy? Well, read the case, nigga. You keep reading something from Up for Debate TV. Don't fucking play with me, nigga. I had a murder case. In a murder case, who the fuck cares about who's buying drugs from something? Nigga? The niggas that you sitting here talking about, this will get me about you weird niggas, bruh. You niggas sitting there quoting Up for Debate TV. Read what the fuck I'm charged for, bruh. I'm charged for killing them. Why would I be telling on them? I'm not gonna keep on talking about that, bruh. Say something else about that shit like that from that perspective of some Up for Debate shit and you ain't read it, I'm gonna block you, bruh. Need advice on felon in possession of a firearm that was in a car I was driving. What advice you need, bruh? Was the gun on you or was the gun in the car after the search? If the gun was in the car after the search, you're gonna have to prove that they searched you illegally. It ain't a whole lot to that. Most of the time when they catch the gun in the car, if you can't beat it on a suppression of the evidence, you gotta take a cop. You keep talking about who was dude you was grabbing work from. Did the nigga that I was charged with killing, the nigga I went to jail for 2 decades for. That makes sense? Fuck y'all talking about? You don't even you repeating something this nigga talking about. He ain't show you the case. What I was trying. Who the fuck just goes to something that they made up from the first part? Don't show you the case. You can't tell me the case number. You sitting there asking me about something. You can't tell me the case number. Fuck. Talking about hold on, nigga. I grew up under code. My mother and father was 15, 16 years older than me, nigga. I know the code. That's why I survived in prison. But y'all listening now, you coming at me now. Think about this. A dude that is Team Alpo that laugh at people going to jail, and now I can put Gully TV in the same category. For him talking about the Philly trenches dude was going to the penitentiary and he laughed about it. Now I know that's your breed. Now I know that's your breed, bro. You went up for debate, laughing and geeking together. Goat face ass. You look like the cow with the buck with the goat teeth in it. The little cow. Yeah, I'm in Cali last 20 years. Motherfuckers hate DC. These niggas know the answers already. They acting brand new, sir. Can I get a firearm after being convicted of gun possession? If you get the case sealed. Somebody already said it, took the words out of my mouth. If sealed, it's two or three things. You got to get it sealed, then you got to get your rights back. Detroit versus everybody. They said Tory was screaming when he was getting hit up. It's messed up that he even in there. He ain't even a street dude. Shit. Don't nobody care about that once you in there. I know one thing. Unless he want to feel that knife again, he better figure something out. He better do some push-ups. He better get him a knife. He better get him a bodyguard. He better do something because you can't keep taking that blade. You just can't do that. You cannot do that. You cannot keep getting hit with that blade. Eventually, you might die. Hit the like button in the chat. These people talking about I gotta come in bright and early for some walking and shit. Yeah, I'm telling you what Gully think he gonna do. Gully want a Supreme Team interview. So what he gonna do is he gonna go dick eat anything he can till he can get to the Supreme Team. But I seen him talking about Bimmy. How can he talk about Bimmy and me in the same breath? Him talking about he don't care about who's a rat or who's not. Why? Because you love rats, nigga. If a rat is cool and was getting some money, Gully TV fuck with him. He should have went to PC. Man, I ain't gonna advise him to go to PC. That's a miserable existence. He's locked in a cell all day. Move to Texas or down south to get gun rights back. Well, you know, in Texas, in any of them southern states, you can get the gun rights back. But some of them Jones, it ain't just straight up the gun rights back. Some of them you can just have a gun in the house. All I would really need if I was in a southern state was the gun in the house, though. You just let me keep the gun in the house. I stay in the house most of the time anyway. As long as you don't come to my house plan, I don't really care. He was already on a PC job, which makes it worse. So when he got hit on a PC job too. The next place up is a mental ward from there. God damn, yeah, it was on a SNY yard. Oh, so that is a special needs yard anyway. Yeah, that's like I ain't gonna say every SNY yard is PC, but it's like an AS yard or AS administrative SEG. So you can have PCs in there and some other shit. What was the name of that joint he got hit at? You said it was a special needs yard, right? got the thing right there. Got the microphones on there. So I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that one. Yeah, it was on special needs. Yeah, real one. You a real one, and I'll block these agents of chaos. California Correctional Institute and cha. How you say that? Hachapi. He in the special needs section, special needs y'all section. So it was likely some pedo who stabbed him. I thought it was more than one person who stabbed him or whatever that was though. One nigga hit him all them times. The way they was giving it to me, I thought they latched onto his ass like white on rice. I know one he let one nigga hit him like that. So it was likely some fellow. I know he ain't let one nigga tag him like that. You couldn't fight one nigga off. One nigga ain't hit him like that, bro. All in the back, all in the chest. That's too big of a nail. A pedo or dropout gutted him up 14 times. Yeah, I think it might be more than that story than that. Can't be sure when he get out. Can he sue when he get out? He can sue while he in. You don't got to get out the suit. You can sue while you in when you get hit in a joint like that, especially if it ain't your fault. And if he in a special needs job, you know them Jones, they supposed to protect you from that type of stuff that goes on. They supposed to make sure you all right. Shit. And if he got hit like that, I read a report that said lungs collapse. Bro, when you get critically injured like that, man, I know dudes who got 500. The dude he got 500,000 almost died though. He walked different, but I know dudes just got regular. One dude got stabbed in the head for something. He got like 50 racks. Yeah, he got like 50 racks. He can sue, but he got the rat. That's not everywhere. Some places you don't have the rat. Some places all you got to do is show that you got hit. You don't got the rat all the time. I don't know what California law is, but you don't always got the rat. The mere fact of you just getting injured is enough to get paid. The injuries itself are worth being paid for. I know he just dropped a freestyle a few weeks ago bragging about how he was running and young. It's like whoever hit him was sending a warning or a message. Somebody said it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, think about it. You can walk in 7-Eleven or McDonald's, slip and fall, boom. Just the injury itself is gonna get you a lawyer. I don't know what they over there doing. They might be on that cake too. Detroit versus Detroit was paying the wrong wolves. The right ones would have let them get away with the mob balls, raps behind the wall. That's funny. That's probably true too. Boy. I'll be back, y'all. I gotta get ready to do this other interview. I would charge for this game, but I got you. I'll be back. Peace out.